Hello and welcome to a listing for my Powershot G10. This is a Canon camera, it's a compact camera, and I'll just run through what the accessories are. So there's a mains power lead with it, there's a USB data transfer cable which plugs into the side of the camera and then into your computer. It enables you to leave your SD card in the camera, so you don't have to keep taking it in and out and in and out, and then eventually you leave it in your computer and you go off to take some photographs, and of course it's at home, which is a real pain. A charger, pretty much immaculate, that's the CB2LZE. Okay, so onto the camera. Well, I don't think you're going to find a better condition Canon G10 around on the market. This is absolutely pristine, this camera. Just clear some thumbprints off of that. Look at that, absolutely splendid condition. I love these. They're so handleable. You've got something to hold on to, and they represent a reasonable weight but not too heavy. They've got a hot shoe. You've got your exposure compensation dial over there. You've got your ISO dial here, specific for the ISO. You've got a really nice easy menu to navigate. You've got, what's that, a microphone, something to do with the microphone, maybe mute, and playback button. And okay, so they are old, but they produce an absolutely cracking picture. If I just take a shot of that. Well, it's in record mode at the moment, but that's how it records. It's not great on video, but it's really easy. 640 is the setting, higher setting, or 320 on the video, but pop it into auto, it all works lovely. If you put it into say program mode, you can make the adjustments on the ISO and the exposure compensation, and it also shoots absolutely cracking macro as well. I mean, they focus in so close. If you're looking to take shots of something which is absolutely right up close, so the lens is actually touching, it'll practically focus on that. So, you know, that as a photography situation is absolutely brilliant. And of course it has image stabilization. The lens is absolutely immaculate. 5x zoom, so it's not a super zoom, but it's 5x zoom. It's got the image stabilization, as I said. It's 6.1 to 30.5, and it's an f2.8 at its widest. So yeah, and it absolutely operates perfectly. The viewfinder is just a straight through viewfinder. You don't get through the lens viewfinding on this. It's got a little loudspeaker built in as well. But I just think if you've had one of these and you've been really happy with it, you may well think, well, I'll upgrade and go for a G7X Mark II and spend a load more money. But actually the comparison between these two, okay, they're faster and everything like that, but you know, there's nothing quite like these. They just hold so well for just simple shooting, and it just fits nicely in the palm. It feels like you're not going to drop it, you know, it's really positive, and it's not cost you a lot, but anyway, 14.7 megapixel built-in flash, all the usual. I'm sure you know the specs if you're here. So built-in, just one battery with it, and it's an NB10, quite a chunky battery, and then your SD card fits in there, which you'll need an SD card. They don't work with XCs, they only work with HC, so you'll need an HC style SD card. But yeah, great little camera. You don't have the screen to contend with, which flops out when they get old. The screen flops out and you have to keep pushing it in, and it's sort of a bit in the way. So the G11 can be somewhat of a hindrance with that screen. Okay, it's nice to be able to do the selfie work, but the fixed screen is fine. It's not touch screen or anything. Might be repeating myself a bit here, but anyway, there we go. The G10. Thank you.